From Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill in this one, Nolan McLean. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to get underway. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Isaac Collins.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one at 95 missed up top. And the count is even 2-2. Next offering is in the dirt. To the right side, Rocchio. One out in the top of the first. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Second, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That's a ball. Hee-haw! That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Pajes moving under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And Witt is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Bryce Harper. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And next is the Guardians catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power.
Ball.
And a foul ball. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Ramirez over at second, 1 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Here's the rookie right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Ramirez in to score. And they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes.
Hey, ha!
In the air to left center. Isbell on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Yordan Alvarez steps in for the Royals.
Ball.
2 balls, no
No,
strikes
that
to
missed. That's the
count.
ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Turner whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Martinez under it. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ben Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That's the ball.
Right side, Harper. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the second. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
He's been able to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That misses.
Nope.
Ball 1.
He's
That's
just
inside
missing
ball.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's the strike. Manzardo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So a walk
Take
puts
your
runners
base.
at first and second.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Next to hit, Angel Martinez. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Trey Turner with a chance now. Scored the first one of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Line drive. Base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. So bases loaded with one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, center field. Isbell drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Bryce Harper. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run! He sends it out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. And that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top half of the third inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. This one in the air. Turner. And there's one away. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Center fielder Kyle Isbell.
Out towards right center field. DeLauder settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. So up now for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Next one just misses. Count 1 and 2. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. So And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out his first time.
No, that missed.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Pajes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stepping in, Kyle
That's
Manzardo. Manzardo bats left, throws right, 25 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The relay, not in time, it's a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Brian Rocchio, the next to hit, right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rice under it. Takes it in for the out. 2 down. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Nope, ball.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. on Alvarez. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Here's the 0-2. Towards first,
That's
and a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Up the middle. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Royals.
And next up for the Royals,
Catcher,
Yainer Diaz. Fly to left his first time. And there's two down. Ben Rice steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Nope, ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. That ends the frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Trey Turner.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Stays alive. The 0-2. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. No question about this one. It's out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right.
That's a ball.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Guardians.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
Now pitching for Kansas
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Ben Joyce.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Wood!
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left side. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Andy Pajes. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Bang! It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. First pitch swinging. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 5th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. That one at the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That was pretty nasty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps in for the Royals. First time up was a pop-out. And there's a foul ball. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Now it's going to be Kyle Isbell. Flied to right his first time.
No, ball.
Raleigh whips it to first. Royals set down in order. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes outside.
No, that's down. Ball.
The Guardians up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner will hit next. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Steven Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1. Foul ball. That's to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Here in Cleveland, now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins. McLean back to work. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Collins on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball right field. DeLauder has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Jordan Alvarez.
In the dirt, blocked.
Hike one.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on
so Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Edgardo Henriquez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2 on, 2 outs. On the outside corner, that is strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 down. Tap foul at the plate. Cruz, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. That one almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes the 2-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. That one misses.
Ball 4, take your base.
Off walk. And now here is Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one hit to first. There's 1. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Base is empty after the double play. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball misses up and in. That's inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. Runner at first with 2 away. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Oh, 2 now. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So 2 on with 2 away. Now at the plate, Andy Pappas. Lucas Ursig into the game. Swing and a miss. Strike one. In there at the knees. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And that's the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
The 1-2. And delivers
outside.
No, that's
outside. Ball.
Check
Did
swing.
he go?
Now to look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. Set for the last half of the 7th. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Ryan Rocchio.
Ball. That's down. No, that's down. Ball. Here, what?
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one laced to center and a base hit. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and it's an 8-run lead.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash to left. And they add to their lead. It's 13-3.
Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Pues no, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. No contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted de Viking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking. Estoy en mi...
Don't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. Watch what the gentleman go on. Here, much man to Me all a walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? Would you would be more than dead to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. Me 20-foot dive on. All you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. After for the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time or rust. Think food and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up that to all and pull up. Giddy up me, I forget you is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But up on that all, you no look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We got her just smile on her face and say she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want to stay. I'm would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl.